Hello, everyone, and welcome to the fourth International Conference CONSOLFOOD 2022 Advances in Solar Thermal Food Processing. We are very much thankful to the Institute of Engineering and University of Algarve, Campus de Fena, Faro, Portugal, to give us an opportunity to present our idea in this conference. So, thank you so much and welcome all of you. I am Samir Sharma and I am here with my partner Sunil Chouhan, and we are here to introduce our idea of tricycle mounted mobile solar cooker for micro enterprise, specifically in India. So, at Daystar, a solar cooking equipment startup in India, we are trying that solar cookers now must reach to the masses. The basic issue we are facing in India is that solar cooking is very much appreciated across the country, but people are not using it. And the basic issue is IEC, that is information, education, and communication. So at Daystar, Sunil Chauhan and myself, Samir Sharma, are trying to popularize solar cooking equipment to the masses at various levels. And today, the idea is based on that itself. So the idea is that nowadays food trucks, tea stalls, and various kind of mobile cafes are in fashion. And in India particularly, urban areas, cities, as well as the villages, they all have roadside, on highway restaurants, cafes, and dhabas. So we have come up with an idea that why don't we make these solar cookers not only the cookers, but they can also become a revenue generation machine for these people. So we have come up with an idea, a solar cooker mounted on a tricycle, and that tricycle can be used, can be taken to any place where they want to do their business. The idea of mounting solar cooker over a tricycle will generate revenue for the people who are going to use it. And this will become a great acceptance in masses for solar cooker. That was the only problem we are facing in India, because India is a country where sun shines more than 300 days across the year. So this could become a game changer if we can couple it with the government scheme, which are very much popular nowadays, specifically when you talk about self-help groups, when you talk about uh, employment, and when you talk about entrepreneurship. So government is encouraging people in urban areas as well as in rural areas to go for entrepreneurship and to start some of the businesses at their own, and they are ready to fund on a very primary level as well. So if this idea goes well, this can become a game changer. Major objective of creating this arrangement of mobile solar cooker is to promote entrepreneurship as well as to promote solar cooking as an alternative, and to bring these solar cookers into the mainstream for the masses. Particularly if we see India as a market, lots and lots of food trucks and small stalls, food stalls, cafes, and carts are available across the city, village, highways, everywhere. They all are having fossil fuel consumption, they all are having gas stoves, coal stoves, they all are having electrical stoves. So basically, they are burning fossil fuel. Till date, there is no step or no innovation has been taken up by the government or by individuals to replace this fossil fuel usage on these food trucks, food carts, and food stalls or cafes. So, this is the first time at Daystar, Sunil Chauhan and myself are trying to bring an alternative or a solution so that we can basically stop consuming fossil fuel over this food trucks and food stalls or cafes by replacing with a tricycle mounted solar cooker. These solar cookers are very efficient and they are very much proven in technology. Right now in India, they can work very easily from morning 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the evening. And the very first phase, we are trying that these solar cooker should work in the daytime. And in the second phase, after a few months, we are bringing up another model which is going to help users to work at longer cooking hours time up to 10 p.m. in night as well. So dear friends, let me introduce you our mobile solar cafe solution. We have used a parabolic solar cooker known as Prince 15. It is developed by Professor Ajay Chandak. It is very popular model in India and we have coupled it. We have mounted it over a tricycle. Sunil Chouhan, who is the principal innovator for this particular idea, have worked a lot for this particular device. He has tried to mount it over bicycle first, then we tried it on tricycle. And finally on tricycle it was a successful mission. So we have mounted it over a tricycle and it is working very well. Right now we are testing it thoroughly in the field. We have tried it and we have found that it is a great solution for common man, one who wanted to earn money through some small efforts, particularly like tea stalls, a snack stall, a cafe. So we have tried to cook noodles, momos, chapatis, omelets, and by making tea over this tricycle mounted solar cooker, and we found it quite successful. It is a lightweight model and it doesn't require any kind of fossil fuel because it's a solar cooker. And we have also designed a storage capacity in the tricycle itself.
Methodology used in this project is the preliminary designs were made with the help of design and drafting software. The different designs of bicycle and the tricycle and the solar cooker were mounted with the help of the software. And in the fabrication, by keeping in mind the maximum load and the tricycle will able to withstand, the proper edge grinding was done to provide smoother surface and finishing, and we have removed the sharp edges from the design. Ball bearing was placed for the easy rotation of 360 degrees of the cooker on a tricycle. All the fabricated parts were assembled and the cooker was installed on the tricycle stand.
My mother is using Prince 15 solar cooker since 15 years, and I also personally using this Prince 15 cooker from 6 to 7 years. It is very effective and efficient technology. So an idea was generated to make it mobile. It was already a proven technology, so I didn't have to consent about the working of the cooker. So I choose this Prince 15 cooker for my preliminary models. The software used in design and drafting for this tricycle mounted project is SolidWorks 2016. I have tried different placement and arrangements to check the stability of cooker with the bicycle. I have to work on its mobility. So to begin with the idea, since past few months, the initial phase was to design an idea and also make it practical. I was good with my experience on softwares, so I decided to make basic designs to combine solar cooker with the bicycle. The cooker used is Prince 15, designed and developed by Professor Ajay Chandak, which is very effective and stable to use on a daily basis in house. The few observations were made that the bicycle is unbalanced, and after mounting the solar cooker on it, it become too unbalanced to use it on a daily basis. So we started working on a tricycle which is more stable at a time, also on normal conditions and at the time of riding, so that the rider can ride it without any fear. And also the cooker is shock free from the vibrations on an uneven road. The utensil pots carried along with the cooker are safe enough.
Not to change the physical model again and again, the changes are made on the 3D model with the help of software. Tried different combinations of on software. The certain problems we faced at the time of design and fabrication are the movability of solar cooker, its stability, also at the time of riding it along with the cooker, the balancing issues and the height issues.
For cooking it on a daily basis, the user required appropriate height what is cooking on the pot. So we are working on different calculations and fabrication part to make it easier for.
So here is our final product, and this is a beta version of the first phase. The second phase product will be ready after a couple of weeks, which will be having some modifications, enhancement in design as well as in application. So you can see various views of our tricycle solar cooking model, and this is ready now, and we are thoroughly testing it in field nowadays.
Some of the major geometrical constraints for a solar tricycle to be effective and efficient, we are facing some constraints that are 360-degree movement of a solar cooker on a tricycle and also space for storage for putting things, because tricycle itself is usually quite light and solar cooker is quite large in structure.
Here user is testing that how he can adjust the solar cooker mounted on the tricycle. This tricycle has a capability to set the solar cooker in 360 degree. We have also done food preparation on this tricycle at various locations, and as the solar cooker is already tested well and it's a proven model Prince 15, so we just wanted to test that during this mobility or transportation, does it affect our cooking timing. But we have found that wherever we found the sunlight and right direction, it was working as good as it was working at a stationary place. So our idea was quite successful of putting it on a mobile tricycle. Here are the specification of tricycle which we have used in this project. This is the cost analysis of the basic model we have prepared in the very first phase. The costs are actually the market prices and they are retail prices. Once we go for the bulk production, they will definitely have a change and we can have a cost effective model.
Now I am going to show you few slides which shows future designs and modification planned in terms of IoT, automation, double stoves, night mode working, some views of the future projects, design of the final view of our next project. It will be the first commercial model for a common man to accept solar cooker in India. It will just double the profit because no use of fossil fuel is there. It is more economic than fuel power food trucks, cars, and cheaper than buying electrical vehicles for the purpose of solar cooking. No air pollution, low capital investment, very low maintenance, and we are trying to make it for night mode also, so we can cook with the help of induction cooker at night. The average temperature in summers in India is about 32 to 45, and the length of the day is also very good for the application of this project. The applications of this project are as follows. This model can be applied in vending stations, bus stations, universities, schools, roadside cafes, dhabas. If this project is implemented in country, it will provide opportunity to become eco-friendly and cost-effective.
To promote sustainability, the solution should have ability to sustain itself. This tricycle based solar cooker model is a true example for sustainability. Secondly, it will be a practical and working model which will be present in the market itself, and people will see it working. When they will see that solar cookers can work very well, then they will get inspired to have their own solar cooker as well.
In future, we are trying to expand it with providing automations in the bicycle, tricycle with solar cooker, solar powered tricycle with cooker, solar powered cooker with induction and cooker, so that the user can also use at a daytime and also in night time.
So, thank you so much for watching this presentation, and we are once again very much thankful to Professor Celestino and the Institute of Engineering of University of Algarve, Portugal. Thank you everyone. Thank you so much.